have a lot of clients that look online and they're looking for new construction and they're just not seeing it online. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't new construction homes available. It's just not online. So I would love to help you with that, and I will be able to help you figure that out. So if you're searching Zillow and Redfin and Realtor.com, it might seem like there's just not a lot of new construction, and you can always tell when there's new construction because an image of a home that isn't a real picture, and there's only one picture, right? So it's pretty easy to spot and figure out, okay, well, that's a new construction home. So a lot of times the new construction homes will put those homes on the market, specifically when maybe they have an influx of ready-to-go homes, or that being move-in quick homes. A lot of times they will hold back, and when the home lots are just at that lot stage and they are not feeling the need to advertise online, they will advertise them online. So if you're looking for a place to find those, reach out to me and I'd love to help you with that. So a huge percentage of those homes that are potentially for sale and available to you. So the fact is that they just put a small amount online, and sometimes they're not even advertising those homes online. I have a client in a new construction contract right now that we have been following this progress of this build out from this company for quite a while, and they're not even advertising their properties on the MLS or anywhere online. They have a client sheet that they go off of, and whenever they have a new release of 3 to 5 homes, they just email those clients and let them know. So I am one of those realtors on one of those lists. So I'm constantly checking in and staying in touch with all of those new construction companies so that I have all the updated information. So this drives people crazy, and I did have some feedback on one of my other videos, but I'm not gonna nail pricing down on my YouTube videos. And the reason for that is because it just fluctuates so much. And it drives me crazy when you drive by a sign for a new construction home site and they list it in the low 400s, and you get there and there's not one single house available or for sale right now for that price. So I just want to make sure I'm very clear that the builders have all the control on how much they're listing their houses for. If they post it on the MLS, it does have to be correct. It has to be an actual house for that specific price that is for sale. However, if it's a new construction and it's a dirt lot that they're saying this home, the base price is this much, and then you as the buyer can come in and do whatever upgrades you want to it, specifically maybe a Toll Brothers home, because so that would be considered a semi-custom home with Toll Brothers. Some of the other builders don't have that many options to choose from, so they can keep their pricing pretty static and symmetrical for each home. So they know the plan, the house plan, so that would be the model. They know the elevation, which is the style of the front of the home. And then they know what the basic cost is to do all the insides. And they don't let the buyer pick much other than maybe from a couple of different color variations, so A, B, and C. And they might say, okay, well, we only have a couple of options where you can do a specific type of flooring throughout. So if you wanted vinyl throughout, instead of having carpet in the bedrooms or carpet in the living room, it would be throughout. So that's just something to keep in mind. So the list price of a lot house is not necessarily the price that it'll be at the end if you plan on doing upgrades to that house. So it's always something good to keep in mind. I'm Feather Dugan. I'm a local realtor here in Northern Nevada, and I help buyers navigate the new construction options here in Reno, Sparks, and all of Northern Nevada. So what buyers are missing? Why do builders do this? Why do they hold back and not put them on the MLS? I would say, first of all, they like to sell the houses that are complete first, but they also really love to keep that sales center active. And if they have enough activity with just foot traffic in that door, then they don't see the need to advertise online. And honestly, that might also apply to some realtors, right? So if I don't see the new construction and I'm not making myself aware of what's going on in the area, then I wouldn't know either. unless I'm proactively looking on top of all the new construction options. This also might be a little bit overwhelming. So in a first phase, there may be 50 plus home sites that are available to purchase, but the only ones that they're phasing into might just be 10 or 12. So they don't necessarily want to flood or inundate the online portals. They might just put 1 or 2 online, but once you get there, there may be more options. So in a lot of communities, dozens of home sites all currently available right now, but they're not listing all of those. So what this means for Reno Sparks buyers, so if you're searching online and you're thinking, there's nothing I like, there aren't very many homes available, the reality is you might just be looking in the wrong place. There are multiple new home site areas, and I would be happy to share with you our specific list and options that are going on right now. And again, those do vary, so I'm not posting what those are, but I would love to know what home areas you're looking in, and I will get that information to you so you have it at your fingertips and know exactly what's going on when you're ready. I don't want you to have to go searching everywhere, so I've done all the work for you. Just reach out, book some time on my calendar, and I will send you the specific areas and homes that are available. You just need to tell me where you're looking exactly. When I work with buyers, we look into, it's important to narrow down that search if at all possible. But if you're kind of looking at just new construction all over, I'm happy to help with that as well. But it is really good to know area that you want, really the price range that you're trying to stick within, the type of home you need, and then the features that matter most. Is it a big yard? Is it being able to customize that house the way you want it? I can help you identify homes that are under construction, upcoming inventory, and new build opportunities that match exactly what you're looking for. So a quick tip about pricing, it's really important. Another thing that buyers really need to keep in mind is that the builders control their incentives, and those price points depends on the market and the shifts that are going on. If there's a slowdown, we see more incentives, we see price decreases. If that house is a move-in ready or a quick delivery home, you're gonna see a lot more incentives. So we have a lot more room to negotiate price. We have room to ask for more steeper incentives that the builder offers. So incentives are possibly a package depending on the builder. It can be an upgrade for something that they don't make you pay for, or that has already been done to the home and then they're discounting it for that amount of money. An incentive can also be, hey, we're willing to give you so much in closing costs or help you buy down your rate. So there's many incentives, and it's really sky's the limit when it comes to negotiating. But if a builder's advertising something online, that doesn't necessarily mean it's for that specific community. It's very community centric, and that's kind of where I come into play to help you find exactly what's going on in those neighborhoods maybe before you get here. When we're looking at new construction, we might say, okay, my budget is X. Maybe we bump that up just a little bit, because if I do know of incentives that are going on that will fit within what you're looking for, we might be able to get you that perfect home really close to that budget, and a lot of incentives that make it worth your while to look a little bit higher, and it might be that we find something right in your budget. So if you're thinking about buying a new construction home in Reno, Sparks, or really anywhere in Northern Nevada, and you want to see all the options, not just the ones online or Zillow, feel free to reach out to me. Need help navigating the Northern Nevada real estate market? Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post every week to help you make smarter real estate decisions.